This is going to be an update on my remaining carnivorous plants. I only have like 4 now. Just because like I stopped being as interested in them, and a lot of them I pretty much just let dry out and die, either that or I just like threw them out. But I kept a few that I really like still, and I still like to look at them and stuff. And that would be a Nepenthes spatulata. You can see some of these older leaves are kind of not looking so healthy, and that's simply because I didn't have distilled water for a little while, so they dried out a little bit. You can see this new growth up here, that nice big green leaf, looks very healthy. You can see the tendril growing down to form a pitcher eventually. And the current leaf growing, you can see looks nice and, it's like firm looking pretty much. And, I mean, the Nepenthes Miranda, it looks pretty good overall, because I cut off any of the bad looking leaves. And you can see the newest leaf over here compared to the other ones. It's nice and bronzy colored, kind of reddish, as a result from the increase in sunlight as it gets warmer. And it has a couple traps on right now. This one, it just opened up this morning, I think. Fortunately, the backlight is really bad right now. So, next to my hand. So it's, medium-sized traps right now. They can get considerably larger though. And my Nepenthes truncata. It's actually, I think it was maybe my first Nepenthes, if not one of my first. And it's a few years old now. And it has a couple of basal rosettes growing. You can see a little one right there. And there's another one on this side. Right there. It's hard to see. And they're dropping off little pictures on the side now. And, there's a couple of old, partially dead pictures. But I'm going to leave them on until they're totally brown all the way at least onto the tendril. Because I assume until then they can still give the plant nutrients. Oh, and also, this plant actually was making a flower stalk a while ago. It was right there, where I cut it off. And, you can see this leaf, it's kind of retarded looking, and that's from the time where I wasn't watering. Because I'm pretty sure it wasn't extremely hot weather, but it was, a couple weeks maybe without water almost. Which, that's kind of a bummer because it sets them back, and kind of every little bit of growth, it's I just can't wait for them to grow and get bigger, especially this one right here. But, looking at this new growth, I'm confident that it'll probably be double the size at the end of the year, or at the end of summer at least. So, those are my only remaining carnivorous plants of what used to be a decent sized collection. And I intend to be uploading more to YouTube now, mostly just because I got a new computer, so I have a decent I wouldn't say a great movie editing program. It's just the basic Windows 7 Windows Movie Maker. So, but it's I don't need anything great. All I need is the basics. So, I'm gonna be, I guess I might post more updates. Oh, I didn't really show the cephalotus, which I'll move it over here for the video's sake. It's kind of partially buried in the perlite, because the mix I used was probably 3/4 perlite and 1/4 peat moss. So all the perlite at the top, kind of whenever I water it, covers the plant a little bit, which I water it a pretty good amount. You can see it has a lot of these regular looking leaves. Those are commonly produced in winter as a result from the lower light levels, but this plant does also experience like kind of a brief dormancy, you could call it, which it doesn't have to be outside or anything. It just has to have, like, you know, below 70 degrees Fahrenheit and reduced sunlight. You can start to see the redness coming in on the top of the traps as it comes out of dormancy and it's growing again. And now the sunlight, with the increased amount of sun, it's starting to color up. So whatever I was saying before, like, yeah, I'll be uploading more, and you should subscribe if you like carnivorous plants, or if you want to see more of these plants or whatever, or if you have any questions about them, I can make a video to answer your questions. And yeah, I'll be putting up a video of my bearded dragon in a couple days if you want to see that. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching.